Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Canelo Alvarez has been removed from the middleweight WBC rankings. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, the channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, some interesting news. The WBC in their latest rankings have removed Canelo Alvarez. I was born ready, right? Now, you'll see a screenshot from their website. Doesn't really, they don't have like a newsletter or press release as to why they did it, but they did do it. Gennady Golovkin is the WBC champion. He just had a voluntary against Vanes Martirosyan, second round knockout. I went to the fight. We all knew what the outcome was going to be. Then they have Daniel Jacobs as the #1 rated. Daniel Jacobs, I believe, is the mandatory after defeating Selesky. He had a good fight with him, knocked him down in the 12th round. Then they have Demetrius Andrade, which is interesting, at #2. Jason Quigley at 3, David Lemieux at 4, and the list goes on. You guys will be able to see from the snapshot, the screenshot. So they've removed him. A lot of people are speculating it's because Canelo has not enrolled in the WBC Clean Boxing Program as of right now, which I made a video about it. It is a bit weird because I know Canelo did the hair follicle test, but De La Hoya did make a statement saying something to the effect of Canelo will do whatever it takes to prove his innocence, and he'll do testing every day to prove that he ate tainted meat and stuff like that. So with the money that Canelo, you know, I don't pocket watch, but with the type of money that Canelo makes, it seems like you would want to be enrolled. You passed the hair follicle test, or they weren't able to find through your hair, through the roots of your hair, long like examples of you using this clenbuterol stuff. So that kind of supports your case. That's a good look. But for me, I think Canelo makes enough money where even though you probably have to pay for it, you should probably enroll in the Clean Boxing Program. It's a WBC mandated program that they have in conjunction with VADA. They've caught certain guys like Luis Ortiz. He had something he didn't declare. He says it was for hypertension, high blood pressure. Fight got postponed. Wilder still later fought him. That was in the heavyweight division, etc. So based on what Canelo's went through, failing 2 drug tests in February, the tainted meat, you know what I mean, Clingate and all that, and then the hair follicle test, it seems like he would want, just so it's everything's on the up and up. You know what I mean? When you have the spotlight, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You have to dot your I's and cross your T's, so to speak. So it seems like that's the most likely reason why they would have rejected or taken Canelo out of the rankings, because that's something that they're adamant about. They want clean fighters, clean fights, the biggest events, but they want it on an even playing field, just like Floyd was asking for way back when. He was like the pioneer of this Olympic blood and urine testing with Pacquiao. That was the first real big major fight and fighter really calling for above and beyond testing, above just the regular state regulation commission tests, right? But it's good to see the Nevada State Athletic Commission taking charge and having Canelo somewhat punished. I mean, a lot of people thought the punishment was light, but I mean, at least they addressed it somehow instead of just acting like it didn't exist. And it's good to see programs like the WBC. But again, I don't know for a fact this is why they removed Canelo from the rankings, but I think that's why, because he hasn't enrolled in the VADA program. That is a fact. So I don't know why he hasn't. I don't know if he figures like, fuck it, I'm suspended. Why should I enroll in it? Why should I spend any money until I'm eligible to fight again? But I'm sure we'll see. And as soon as we see Canelo enroll in that and active again, you know what I mean, able to fight, then I'm pretty sure he'll be back in the rankings, or the next batch of rankings that the WBC releases. But I think boxing is in a spot where social media is heavy, and the media and, you know what I mean, places like new media and stuff, we have a much greater voice than maybe we did, or people like me back in the 90s or something like that. So everybody has to play their part so it doesn't look like there's any favoritism. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if the WBC made all these consolations and exceptions and exemptions for Canelo, it wouldn't look right. So rightfully they removed him. He's not part of the clean boxing program as of right now, so they removed him from the rankings. That's what they would do to a non-A side, non-cash cow, so they got to do it to Canelo too, which to me, like I said, it's kind of a bad look just with everything that went on in the first half of the year for Canelo. Oscar says he wants Canelo to fight in September and I think December. So let's see it. So Canelo should jump on the ball and enroll. Just so Paulie Malignaggi brought this up. Shout out to him. But he says Canelo suspended. So for all we know, he's not being tested. So for all we know, he could be doing something right now. You know what I'm saying? And whether you believe the tainted meat or not, what Paulie says is in fact true. If you're not being tested, you don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? It would be foolish if he fails another drug test or if he's going to chance it. But you never know. People will try to press the envelope. I know people who've been to jail, for example, and then they get out for a period of time and they go back to a life of crime and they end up back in jail. So you never know what people will do. So if he's not being tested, like I said, it's not really a good look, just based on the fact of what Paulie said. It's like you don't really know what someone's doing if they're at the house suspended and they're not doing any kind of testing the whole time where they're suspended. You know what I mean? He's suspended till August. So if he doesn't enroll before then technically nobody will know for a fact what he's doing test-wise, because VADA does the random test. They show up at your gym, your house, or wherever. You know what I mean? You're at the movie theater watching the Avengers. They might show up there and do the drug test. That's what they have. That's what you sign on for. So if Canelo is suspended and he decides not to enroll in the program, then you know what I mean? There's no way to keep tabs on him, so to speak. It's just kind of like house arrest. If you're in the clean boxing program, it's like having the ankle bracelet. You know what I mean? The house arrest bracelet. And I know some of y'all motherfuckers had that. So that's how your PO officer and whatnot, that's how they're able to keep tabs on you, where you're at, if you're going too far out of your reach and your proximity. But if somehow you know what I mean, take it off or get it removed, cut it off or something like that and put it on your dog, then there's no way for them to really trace your steps and see where you're at. So just a quick analogy. Hopefully Canelo joins this clean boxing program ASAP. I think there's still more that he has to do, or that he would want to do, to kind of help repair the damage and just give the fans the full reassurance that he's currently has nothing in his system and it really was tainted meat. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.